my mute button. Okay. I broke the mute button. I'm such a dum-dum. I fixed it. All right, let's get into this a little bit here today. What's up, Gravy? How are you today? First thing I think we're going to do today is I think we're going to go ahead and yeah, I saw that that came out. It's out on NVIDIA GeForce Now too already. I hope you enjoy that. Hope you enjoy that. Let's see, what are we going to do? You know what? Let's just go kill some more people. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and just deploy this army. Let's see, Gaiden chapter C, D, E. So we've got 3 more side missions here. We're going to go ahead and do this, because why not, right? Sounds like fun. After the destruction of Lemelin Monastery and the paladins were destroyed, many temple devotees were taken captive. Spies have uncovered a secret holding facility in Gateway Island. The Sisterhood of Mercy and many of the children are reported to be here, waiting sacrificed by the cult. This cannot be allowed to stand. Sacrifice? Time to go get the children back. Hundreds of children have been brought here. The Xanatus cult way of life is perverse, so they must indoctrinate children, the only way to create a like-minded generation. These people, if left unchecked, they'll transform the whole world into mindless drones to serve their purpose. And they have time on their side. If we win this war, there will be no mercy for them. I'll make sure they and their ideas are extinct forever. That seems like what they want to do to you. Let's see. Get some Abigail action. Stefan. There's just not really a lot of ability to move around. There's so many enemies, though. Look at all this. This is ridiculous. There's a priestess over here, though, that wants to talk to me. That's interesting. I mean, yeah, I guess we bring everyone. Oh, is that everybody I can bring? Oh, no. Okay, well, that's fine. I've got the 2 mains, right? Doesn't really matter. First thing I want to do, check out my new dragon. Dragon! Yeah. Free dragon! Dragon.
Stay strong, everyone.
Boop. We got him. Alright. Get ourselves up here and let's beat the crap out of these dudes. Consider your crap beat. Really? You weren't able to finish that whole group off all by yourself?
Stay strong.
That's pretty disappointing there, lady.
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
I don't like that I can't get to
I
that
love this
person.
part. Battle formations.
You got a plan?
Ready.
I don't like that I can't get to that person at all. So I got a Discord message here. Let me go see what's going on.
Getting real thirsty.
Whatever. Probably gonna get killed. It's fine. And we'll just move up a couple.
What's our next tactic?
School is in session.
Do you know who I am?
And that'll be the end of it. All of our kings put the queens on the throne. We would pop champagne and raise a toast. Ooh, just murdering people. I seriously don't think I need any unit except for my main unit. Honestly, a little ridiculous. Weird that all the assassins are moving even though I'm not close enough for them to move. I like that. It means I'm going to be able to manipulate it so that the assassins don't get to attack me before I attack them, which is fantabulous. Ooh, that's interesting. Gonna go ahead and heal up. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
We're gonna beat this dude's ass. Jacobin. Jacobin ain't here, he dead. So, the thing I need to kind of pay attention to now is
I can do this.
moving this one here so that it can't quite attack me. And we're definitely bringing Jules over here also, because I'm going to need Jules' help to try and kill some of these so they don't get attacks off. Because if they get any attacks off, yeah, they're completely rogues, so they'll kill my backline. So I actually might want to change.
Do not fail.
I change the entire orientation of this group and put all the dragons in the back, maybe? I don't really know. But we're definitely going to end up leaving a couple of units back here, just in case. Then we're going to go ahead and move these two past.
Repent.
We're not going to fight this enemy. And then we'll just finish this enemy off. So this is
You make this
honestly something that happens a lot. If you've seen the movie 300 was really good. Something I noticed when I was watching the movie 300 is they did exactly this. If you're in a fight and you're the vanguard of that fight, it's great to be able to kill things. But it's even more important to continue moving forward and maintaining the separation of your line, right? Giving everybody plenty of room to fight themselves. If you get too bunched up, if you get too bogged down, then the lines start breaking down and not being able to fight. So if you're the vanguard of a fight and you hit somebody, right, they attack you and you return, maybe give them a good slash in the chest or something like that, It is not your job to finish that fight. It's your job to incapacitate or block or whatever that person so that they're no longer a threat to you, and then to move forward to the next threat and make sure and trust that the people behind you are going to eliminate whatever that threat is that you just bypassed. This is less true when you start getting into more modern weapons, right? Like you can't just walk past somebody with a gun. That's how you die. But in these situations like this, where where you can create distance and that distance creates safety. Totally can. I suddenly wish that I had more archers. I want to archer this group down so I can run up and kill this group.
I must be
Okay. Go dragons! Dragons! Nice.
Ain't got all day.
Go horsies! Horsies!
How can I help, my lord?
And you're dead. I win.
Break their resolve.
And I... nope. Well...
Where am I needed?
Dookie.
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
Alright, we eliminated that. Let's see. So if I go up here, he is going to take one attack from a ranged person, which is fine.
The time to act is now.
But I think we can move. Let's see. Oh, so this rogue can get all the way. Okay, but I'm pretty much all the way healed here, so yeah, let's just do this. We'll just get myself way out there in the open. Because that's fun.
The army is ready.
Dinner time.
Haha. Got hit. We're going to potentially run into a problem of these rogues killing some of our back line here. Oh, this group didn't have nearly as many rogues. That's nice. That's real nice. I was a little worried there for a second. Is this group also kind of short on rogues? If I could stop having to face full rogue teams. Oh, they are. It's only 3 rogues. Nice. Okay.
Raskuja is to be ready.
Let's come up here and finish these off. will give me the ability to move forward with this person and attack the archer, because we don't play around with archers.
Battle formation.
And we'll take Lysander here.
Ready for the
Take her here.
battle.
Hopefully she can completely eliminate this team. Don't think it's gonna happen. Nope. We're pretty close though. Pretty good for having such a small unit.
A paladin
Unfortunately though, I kind of put myself in a bad spot. I wanted to move past this person. I'm gonna go ahead and use a heal here, just to make sure that my leader is in tip-top shape.
I love this part.
Okay. Seems like we're alright. I actually think I need to move these back.
My friends are counting on me.
You got a plan?
I think that'll keep them out if more people come in back here. Okay. So far, everything's going pretty great. No, not more rogues. Yeah. Willing to bet that like more rogues might come from here and stuff too. Maybe leaving units behind. The Sisterhood of Mercy fighting for the enemy? What? Probably being blackmailed, as if I needed more reason to wipe these guys out. Hermit, please do not take the lives of my sisters. If we defeat the cultists, I hear you. So hope the bad guys haven't made that impossible. I knew there was going to be some more rogues coming in. Y'all.
Donar be with us.
I must stay strong. Getting real thirsty here.
Do you know who I am?
So that one should come all the way to here. Then I can attack them from multiple angles. I like that. That's going to make it much easier. So we're going to leave all 4 of these dudes here, so they can kill the rogues as they come through. Perfect. Not being allowed to kill the Sisters of Mercy is going to be rough. Yeah, come out here where I can just nuke you. Ooh. Coming from the back, too. What's up, Andre?
Repent
All right.
the righteous.
Like Diana's got this one.
Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
Telling me who to kill.
We always want to save the horsey,
Awaiting your orders.
let him attack the second one, because after he attacks, he can move out of the way, which means I can get a second attack in, to eliminate them if I need to. I can, yeah, move him out here
You make this
and then
too
finish this off. Perfect. Good deal.
The battle
Gonna
lies
keep
before me.
running it like that. I definitely want to bring the horsey lady with me, because this dude might need some heals, and I think everybody else is mostly in a pretty safe spot. But they've done a good job here. This is really good level design. A lot of the levels up to this point have been pretty boring and flat. You know, they make some decent use of choke points, but the constant reinforcements, or the constant threat of reinforcements, even though I haven't seen any more reinforcements from behind here, forcing me to feel it was necessary to leave units behind to block off these reinforcement angles is really good design, because your squads here are a resource, right? And so the goal of these longer fights is to strip you of your resources. And that's, you know, your health, that's your out of combat healing actions, all of that stuff are resources. But also just making you leave units behind means when you get here to this really huge fight, you're already in a pretty severely disadvantaged position, which is just super good level design. I really like that. Especially because there's also the constant pressure of wanting to get the S rank on the mission. So even if I wasn't going to leave these units here, even if I was going to take them with me eventually, I would still have some separation between the Vanguard and these further back units because of wanting to push forward as fast as possible so that I can make sure I win in the shortest number of turns I can. So it's really, I mean, just brilliant, brilliant design.
Ready.
Where am I needed?
Swift as wind, strike like fire.
For my people. For my homeland.
A paladin never surrenders.
Raskuja can sensing prey.
Okay, that was a close one. We almost lost the whole thing there. We let ourselves get a little too big for our britches.
Donar be with us.
Raskuja is to be
Then
ready.
Raskuja in. Take out this. There we go, and then we'll send Deanna into the big bad here.
Repent before the righteous.
Jeez, those are
I
strong.
must stay strong.
There we go. Kill some cultists. Holy crap.
Where am I needed?
Telling me who to kill.
The battle lies before me. The time to act is now.
I am so bogged down in this freaking hallway right now. So annoyed. These freaking cultist units are tough.
Ready.
What do we got? Okay, so if I come down here,
For my people. For
this
my
whole
home.
squad should be able to come, right?
A paladin never surrenders.
Oh, let's get her out in front here. You've got some heals. All right, let's see what happens. So we gained health on that one. That's what I was hoping for. Okay. Now it's just a question of pushing through.
Donar be with us.
Hopefully I can eliminate an entire squad here. Yeah, it looks like I can. Oh no. I feel like I got so few attacks there. What is that?
I must stay strong.
Alright, well that's annoying.
Repent before the righteous.
Enough to eliminate.
Battle lies before me.
Nice.
Swift as wind.
Should have moved Risku just closer. Whoops. Weird to me that they keep going after the enemy that just heals infinitely. Literally accomplishing nothing. Okay.
The time to act is now.
Hey, look at that. You're all dead.
Where am I needed?
Raskuja can sensing prey.
I don't think the healers are going to move. I think they're just in the way. Probably I need to avoid getting too close to them. Yeah, they've got some
A
archers.
paladin never surrenders.
Let's see where these guys can go to. Oh, okay, so these ones aren't going to move. That's nice.
Donar be with us. Repent.
Move right
all
here.
the righteous.
Ready.
We can move right here. We can move over here.
Raskuja
We can take this treasure.
Where am I needed?
This is going to leave me open to quite a few attacks. Okay, so we do need to kind of be careful. Because if I attack this one will also be able to attack me. Don't think this one can? No. This one definitely can. So, and I believe, yeah, this one also can. So if I attack here, I get attacked from 3 directions. Now, this is a really weak group here. But these freaking cultists are strong as fuck. I may honestly lose a couple of units in this group. That void skill is just so strong. Oh my god. Right back here. That one can attack that now, but maybe that'll actually take a little bit of...
I must stay strong.
I don't want to get right next... Well, it'll attack the healer, probably.
telling me who to kill.
And just take a stupid amount of damage. Okay, sweet, sweet. That actually didn't hurt nearly as much as I expected it to. And we eliminated all the cultists there, so that's nice. Oh, these ones in the back are also shooting arrows. That's adorable.
The time to act is now.
Just freaking adorable. Oh, I don't have any more heals left. That's bad.
Donar be with us.
Some Discord messages here.
Swift as wind, strike like fire.
Oh, let's see. We'll just move these out of here because they don't have any heals anymore. Okay. Only got one more really big bad. And then everything will be okay.
Repent before the righteous.
Back. We've lost one of my frontline units, but everything else seems to be mostly okay-ish. Let's just try and get in and attack this dude. I just need to get the attack to take out a couple of those cultists. Oh my goodness. Well, most of his whole squad is just dead now.
Break their resolve. Bet you didn't see this one coming. I love this part.
Raskuja can sensing prey.
Oh no. Well, that's the end of that. Oy vey. It really took the wind out of my sails. I am less than interested in playing that all over again. What to do, what to do, what to do. Guess I could do all the arenas. Arenas are kind of boring. I was having so much fun with this game yesterday, and I am suddenly not interested at all. I don't know if it's because I feel like my army has gotten too large. Now I'm having trouble like going through and specifically changing each unit and making each unit strong. Right? Like most of these don't have all of their traits. And I have tons of bonus traits. So I should totally be able to go ahead and deal damage to enemy morale, don't care. Takes 25% less damage when under 50% max HP. Right, like this could be great for my defense unit. Enemies cannot critical hit this unit. Heavy infantry units in this squad cost 2 less capacity. Honestly, can I put this trait on my leader? Kind of want to take away these. Right, like let's take out that one. Reduce the capacity of heavies by 2 each. That would give me 12 capacity back. So now if we look in here, we've got 69 of 88. I can totally add another unit now. So I'll add another healer in. There we go. And we'll go over here and we'll see what other traits might we have. Unit can no longer critical hit, but deals 15% more damage. Unit gains resistance to magician and dragon attacks. Unit has a chance for an extra action for every enemy below 25%. Take more healing, that's cool. Cold-blooded. Plus 25% damage to already something or other. When an ally is healed, this unit is also healed. That's pretty good. Arcane Barrier could be nice. Gain skill equal to 33% of magic. Matter. Counterattack could be cool. Desperation. Unit has a chance to take another action in battle based on lower HP remaining. That also could be useful. This is cool. Unit does plus 50% damage to rogues, assassins, and magician units. Honestly, I kind of like that. It's only the one unit in here, but these guys honestly do quite a bit of damage. I'm down for it. Shock and awe. Firearm units don't need. Bloodlust. Store a small amount of HP when an enemy unit is killed. That's pretty good. Silver Tongued, I don't really do that. Tundra Warrior, I don't fight on the ice right now. Benevolent. 50% leader growth from surrenders. Other units in the same row have increased defensive power. Yeah, let's do that. Nice. What we got over here? Honestly, I want the healing attuned, was it? No, beacon. When an ally is healed, yeah. So we're going to put beacon on this character. So that way, it always heals itself when it heals somebody else, which is really nice. So my healer won't ever die. Then we've got Pacifist, which unit both takes and deals 25% less damage. I don't know. It doesn't say reduces its attack. It takes and deals less damage. So I feel like Pacifist probably a good one for this because it doesn't deal damage. All right, let's go out into the marketplace here. Let's recruit us another water medic. And let's change the water medic into a priestess. Hmm. Such a strong unit. My goodness. Oh, goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Goodness freaking gracious. Just get in there and do some stuff, man. Oh, you know what? Can I, like, click on that? Nope. Hmm. Damage reduction granted from terrains is increased by 50%. Vengeance. Sure, why not? Let's throw some vengeance on here. None of these units are supposed to die, but fuck it. Overpower, deal damage to enemy morale. Nope. Resolve, I think, is a good one. Unit takes 25% less damage. Sure. Let's throw some resolve on there too. And let's go over here and let's do Diggory. Hickory dickory dock. Sure. Let's make it so you can't be critically hit. Let's make it so you take less damage. It'll be the Immortal Centurion. Pretty stuff. Holy crap. We're up to 1,900. Now I actually have to do it. Let's use some disarm action. Sure, because he hits 2 people, so we might be able to disarm 2 people. That was fun. Then we'll use items on Anna. You need Anna. Sure, let's make it so that Anna can't get critically hit. And I think Resolve makes it so she takes less damage. Yeah. Perfect. I think we're over 20,000. Yeah, we are. Look at that. Over 20,000 threat rating. All right, time to go back in there with our new super buffed team. I'm not even going to take anybody else. I'm just bringing these 2. That I have to bring. I'm tired of trying to deal with all these extra freaking units, dude. Pissing me off. Move this right over here. I like get rid of you. Let's go ahead and begin the mission.
I must stay strong.
Yeah, we gotta get crazy with it. Get shitted on, you little nerds.
The battle lies before me.
Booyah.
Donar be with us.
You know what? We're going to do this way.
The time to act is now.
Repent before the righteous.
Ready.
Everybody, yeah. Rock your body, yeah. Everybody, rock your body right. Back streets back, all right.
For my people. For my homeland.
Now let's see. That one doesn't have. That one's the one that has all the dudes. So we're actually gonna go backwards.
The battle lies before me.
And come attack this one. Because this one has 5 rogues, 5 assassins, and the other one only has 3. We want to kill all the assassins we can.
Where am I?
Straight out the gate. Alright, let's see what happens with all these assassins. 3 assassins, they don't do shit. Just beat all their asses. We got some 5 assassin teams. Let's see how they do. Okay, they did a little something something. Still not really shit though. More 5 assassin team. Yeah, we strong. Already read this, don't care.
The time to act is now.
You have the most remaining alive units, so you get killed.
A paladin never surrenders.
Get a treasure. And in the turn. Alrighty.
Ready.
Ourselves moved over and attack this dude. We're still all the way full here. This is how I like to play these games, right? Just one obscenely powerful team. When we play our new game plus, which I probably will play, or maybe not, I don't really know. My brother just hit me up and said he wanted to maybe play some TFT on the stream with me. So we might play some duos on TFT. And if we do that, then I probably won't be streaming this game anymore. We'll try and finish up the story and stuff. Finish the game today, maybe. But maybe we'll play a new game plus at some point, and we'll just try and make our main character like the only one who does anything. But in order to do that, I want to really change the number of enemy or the types of characters that I use. Because just making a full-on tank group, I mean, this does pretty good, but you could put out a lot more DPS than this and still be super tanky. Because of traits and stuff. So this honestly just is not an optimum unit here. Or not an optimum squad. They keep blocking off the choke points and making me go super slow, and it's kind of pissing me off.
The battle lies before me.
You don't care about that one little unit? You can come attack me in a minute. One thing that this unit does have for it is it's got these centurions, these spears in the back, and they hit 2 units, which is a pretty big deal. These archer groups are kicking my ass a little bit here. That's unexpected.
The time to act is now.
Hmm. Maybe I should make a unit whose whole thing, or a squad, whose whole thing is just making everybody surrender.
Ready.
That'd be hilarious.
For my people, for my homeland. I must stay strong.
Alright, now we gotta be a little more careful here.
The battle lies before
Ooh,
me.
that sucks.
The time
Okay.
to act is now.
One of these guys is actually going to be able to hit me. Oh, but I can't hit him back. Whoops. I pooched that just a little bit here. Ooh, okay. Everybody else didn't come with. See, now that's interesting.
For my homeland.
That's very interesting. Oh, now he came out. Now they all came out. Now I'm really confused. That's too bad, because this one will probably be able to get me. Yeah, I mean, that's whatever, I guess.
Strong. The battle lies before me. The time to act is now. I must stay strong.
Oh, I've been talking to myself because I've had myself muted. Because I'm a dum-dum.
The battle lies before me.
I'm the only hermit around.
Donar be with us.
The time to act is now.
Slap. I wish there was a way to make this dude a cavalry unit. You shoot me with gun. I don't like all these units that seem to be able to hit me while I'm standing up on these little parapet things. Leave Brittany alone.
Ready.
Wait. How are you doing today, Dret? Why are they shooting me with guns? Stop gunnering me. They're so freaking mean, dude.
For my people. For my homeland.
Yeah, come over here and attack me where I can attack back. Punk ass. What's up? Oh, look at all your units get killed. Oh, you suck. Pretty good, man. Just usual work stuff. How are you doing? You know, I'm doing good. Doing good. Keep getting my butt kicked at this game because I refuse to play it the way it was intended to be played. Is, you know, intelligently and with strategy.
I must stay strong.
It's going very poorly today. What are you gonna do, right? Yeah, you came too close with those guns. Now you're dead. Oh, look at me. I have gunners. Oh no, all my gunners die. Well, hyped up to move? No. I am happy that I'm moving. But stuff like that stresses me the hell out. And I don't like doing it. I wish that I could just teleport. I have a really hard time going outside. Causes me a lot of anxiety. And it's going to be days of going outside. And honestly, once the move day gets here, like, it won't bother me at all. We'll get all the stuff loaded up, and we'll get on the road. And it'll be totally fine. But up until that day, I'm just going to stress about it all day, every day. It keeps me up at night. I haven't been able to go to sleep.
The time to act is now.
But that's because I'm a fucking crazy person. I remember a time in my life where, I mean, it was on my mind anyway, Drat. Like,
Ready.
it doesn't, it's not something I can escape. Was not something I could escape. But I remember a time in my life where stuff like this didn't affect me like this. And it kind of upsets me that it started to affect me so negatively. You know, I've always been a little socially awkward and a little socially anxious. But over the last decade, it's just gotten so bad that I'm basically unable to function.
For my people. For my homeland.
And I hate it. But whatever. Everybody's got their problems.
I must stay strong. The battle lies before me. The time to act.
Stop running away from me, dude. Just take your licks. You're gonna die. It's the way it is.
Ready.
Yeah, bro, I can relate, but obviously don't know what you... I mean... It ain't no thing. Life is as life is.
For my people.
Not really anything anybody can do to make it any different. Oh, it'll be easy. My older brother's coming, because I'm moving back down to New Mexico with him. So, I mean, it's stupid because it's nothing to stress about, right? Moving is super easy. You get a U-Haul, you throw all your shit in it, you drive to where you're going, you take all your shit out. You know, when I got out of the Navy, I moved my entire apartment all by myself. It was nothing. Drove, 10 hours from San Diego back to New Mexico with all of my furniture and everything on a trailer, all by me onesie. Like, it was nothing. And, when I was in the military, I moved a bunch of times. I moved to Washington State, then I moved, down to San Diego. I stayed in Chicago a couple of times. I actually had to move to San Diego twice because that's where I went to sea school. I've been moving around pretty much my entire adult life. Like, it's something that everybody in the world does every single freaking day. We've got it down to a science. There's literally nothing to stress about. But my brain is just incapable of thinking of anything but the absolute worst case scenario. Like, in my mind, this trip is going to involve us like running out of gas or popping a tire, and that happening in somewhere where we're not going to get cell phone reception, and then we're going to be on some road where there aren't a lot of people, and then we're just going to be stuck out there for hours because 16 things all happened at the same time to come together to make the trip a bad trip. And none of that is going to happen, right? The likelihood of, hey, even popping a tire on the road is slim. In my entire 38 years of life, I've been in a vehicle twice when a tire broke while driving down a highway. And we had to pull off the road and throw the spare on. In 38 years, it's happened twice. So,
The battle lies before me.
like, none of that stuff is even in the scope of maybe. But my brain's like, nope, it's all gonna happen all at the same time. Haha, get fucked. Like, that's even remotely reasonable to think about. It's just dumb. Brains are just stupid. I have the same problem whenever my brothers leave the house. They go to do whatever it is they do. My little brother especially is gone a lot because he's, doing theater stuff, he's doing work, he's hanging out with his girlfriend. And sometimes he just doesn't come home, and I don't really ever know where he is because it's not like he checks in with me, right? To tell me, like, hey, I'm not going to be home or whatever, because that would be insane. So I just, like, have to assume that he died because otherwise my brain will just be on overdrive the whole time. Like, what if he's on the road right now? What if he was on his way home, but his car broke down and he needs somebody to come get him? Should I jump in the car and start heading down the path that I would normally think that he would be taking home to see if I can find him? Does he need my help? Is he not able to reach out? Like, what's going on? Because I'm expecting, like he'll be home at a certain time and then he isn't. And it's never anything. He's always just somewhere fucking else. And so I just, as soon as people leave my general vicinity, I just forget that they exist. Because if I don't, then I'll just be thinking about them and all of the crazy stuff that might happen to them all the time. It's fun to be insane. This is why I could, like, never be a parent, though. Like, I love my brothers, and I care about them a lot, but I couldn't even imagine, like, if I was a parent and I had to do that with children. Oh my God. Wouldn't even be possible.
Repent before the righteous.
The time to act is now.
You probably won't see the pic I posted for him until after a stream. Probably not. It was pretty funny. Glad that streamer's doing so well, though. I would love to have 4,000 people watching me. That'd be great. Then I really would basically just teleport on my move. I would just hire somebody to drive me and then fall asleep in the back of the car until we got back. It would be just like teleporting. All I need is the outfit and play Doom. I assume that is not true. I wouldn't want to diminish that person's effort by minimizing it down to just wear an outfit and play a certain video game. Right? You don't get 4,000 people watching you on Twitch without doing a whole lot of things right. And it doesn't boil down to just a single outfit in a single game. It's, I can tell you right now, if I thought that wearing that outfit and playing Doom would get me 4,000 viewers, I would do it right now. I got a jank-ass camera. I would strap my man titties into that and make it happen. No questions asked. But I don't think anybody wants to see a 300-pound fat dude dressed up like a sexy demon playing video games. Don't think that would appeal to any market. Pretty sure.
A paladin never surrenders.
But I mean, like I said, I've been an actor
For my people,
for
my homeland.
my entire life.
I must
So I have no shame. Like I don't get embarrassed. Like at all. So I could definitely do it. But I don't think it would have a positive effect. Especially not coupled with my personality. Right? Maybe if I was a little more of an exuberant person and I really wanted to lean into it and ham it up, then maybe. But that just doesn't really fit my personality. I agree. I just don't think it fits that particular I don't think that my calm, dry humor would necessarily...
Skoski says I could see you wearing a cute little dress and makeup. I would defo watch your streams, haha, or a little nurse outfit lols. Smiley face emoji, smiley face emoji, smiley face emoji, smiley face emoji, smiley face emoji.
It's never gonna happen, Ski. Never gonna happen. Also, there are no little nurse outfits that fit my 6'2", 300 pounds. The skimpiest outfit that would fit around my body is like an extra large. All right, There's no little involved. People that yell a lot on stream fatigue my brain. Hey, what's up, Ski? Yeah, I agree with that. But that personality type lends itself to that shock and awe, right? When you've got somebody who's just really dry and calm and isn't leaning into the shock of, wow, that person is dressed insanely, then it doesn't necessarily have the same impact. Yes, the skimpy part is very easy. Everything is skimpy when you're a big old fat guy. Young, loud, and willing to sell your soul equals ideal stream. I mean, that's absolutely true. 100%. It's not even, we say sell your soul or sell out or whatever, but then we're the people who consume that stuff, right? So you call those people sellouts, but if you don't want people to do that kind of stuff, then you have to not consume that type of content. And since a majority of people consume that type of content, they're just giving people what they want. I mean, you can call that a bad thing all you want, but that's what they're being asked for. I mean, literally, right now, y'all recognize, right, that that's totally a viable option. Because y'all are telling me right now that I should do it, right? So you can't really blame people who are trying to make a living being entertainers for entertaining people the way that those people want to be entertained. Funny thing is, if the stream is very busy, all you hear is him saying, thanks for the bits, hello there, and never really much gameplay involved. I mean, that's true. That's true. There is, and so that's something I've actually noticed since streaming, is that there are sort of two different audiences, and they're completely at odds with each other. There's the audience that you gain when you first start.
People from my homeland.
Oh, dude, I forgot all about these. I'm stupid. So there's the audience that you gain when you first start, and these are the kind of people who want to have a more personal interaction with you, like, who I have right now in my chat, right? Like you and Drat and, some of the other consistent viewers here who want to be able to have a little more interpersonal reaction and have conversations about real topics. And then you have the people who are part of the crowd, right? And they want to go watch streamers with a large group of people and maybe interact more with each other than they're necessarily directly interacting with the streamer, right? They want to be a part of the popular culture of streaming. And so it's really weird because eventually, like, I love hanging out with y'all, but eventually, as my stream starts to grow, I will have to do things and act in a way, not necessarily by being loud or rambunctious, but just how I interact with the chat is going to have to change because of how much more chat there will eventually be. And most of the people who are helping me get my start right now will probably stop watching my stream and move on to a similar streamer who is just getting started again because they want to go back to having those fun personal interactions. And eventually that's just not going to be possible within the chat, hopefully, because, I want to grow that large. And so it's weird to think about that future. Funny thing is, if the I see a streamer with a demo, for instance, and he can get 3 hours of gameplay. I play it, and it takes 20 minutes to finish. Yeah. So I always remind you, I've been here since you were just a noob on the tube. In future, when you're a millionaire and busy to talk to us. Yeah, well, I don't, like I said, I mean, it's the natural way of things. It's unfortunate. There's not really anything we can do about it. End that turn here. It's hot. It's like 88 degrees right now. Doesn't have to be an all or none thing. And I appreciate that, Drat. I do. But I also appreciate that you like a certain type of content. And I mean, I won't be upset, right? I understand that people like to interact with certain types of media in certain ways. And it's important for you to find the media that you enjoy. And if my media, right, if my content is ever not checking those boxes for you, then I want you to leave and go find somebody who does check those boxes. And I don't want you to be held captive here, maybe experiencing something that's not quite as fun for you out of some sense of loyalty to me. I appreciate the loyalty, and I appreciate that y'all come back, and I love hanging out with y'all. But it's entertainment, right? It's got to be about you.
Ready.
Hey, Skoski. Thanks for the Prime sub, dude. Appreciate it. Did you manage to figure out how to get your verification or whatever? Not yet. God, I hate that crap.
For my people, for my homeland.
Alright, murder this dude. Yeah. Yeah, that's way better. We're way stronger now. Get wrecked, nerds. No, I don't have a Patreon because I don't want to deal with chargebacks.
I must stay strong.
Because there's, you know, like for example, I had that person who was chasing me around on Arc that one time. And if that person had really wanted to, and I had some sort of a way to receive donations or something, then that person could have gone and like donated and then charged back and caused me, I mean, hundreds of dollars in fees and stuff like that. And if that were to happen, it would pretty much destroy my ability to stream. You know, if I was a bigger streamer, maybe I could absorb some of that. But if something like that were to happen, if somebody even did that to me 2 or 3 times, I would have to stop streaming permanently. It would completely destroy me financially. So,
The battle lies before me.
not something I'm interested in risking. It angers me to have to make decisions based on bad people doing bad things. but not really something you can choose not to do.
The time to act is now. Ready. For my people, for my homeland.
Well, this is mostly annoying.
Strong.
Having to chase down all these archers can kiss my butt.
The battle lies before me.
You're dead. You're dead. I'm all full. Alright. Get some treasure chests here.
The time to act.
The remainder of these units stay stationary. Which means I have plenty of time to organize a strategy, to get all filled up on, well, I am filled up on health.
Ready.
I should be able to just take my time nice and slow here.
For my people, for my homeland. I must stay strong. The battle lies before me.
Ooh, a proof of merit. I like those. That's what's turning all my units golden. I only need to turn one more unit in this team golden, and then I have a whole golden team. Very exciting.
Ready.
Let's see. Gonna have to wait here for one more turn. On turn 24, holy crap. Alright, let's take a look at what we have in the powers department so I can meteor things. Teleport. Friendly squad resists 50% of all damage for one entire player phase plus enemy phase. Enemies will always target this squad and then get a full turn. Okay, well, let's get hectic here. Let's meteor these dudes. And then
For my people, for my homeland.
let's use another power. We're going to use the exemplar power
I must stay strong.
because we want to take 50% less damage. And we're going to move right over here and we're going to attack this dude. And then we're going to use another power, which will give us another turn.
The battle lies before me.
So that we can attack this dude. Perfect. And then I'm even going to get real crazy with it. I'm going to use my last power, and I'm going to teleport myself right here in front of this dude. The reason we're doing that is I want this guy to attack me while I still have my exemplar on. So we're basically going to burn the biggest attacks from all three of these enemies, while I have 50% reduced damage taken. And try and eliminate, eliminate all their necro dudes. Perfect.
The time to
And now we can just finish these little groups off and carry on with my life. I downloaded the new GTA police-like game, The Precinct. Not bad so far. Cool aspect. Yeah, I think Looper was also playing that yesterday on his stream. I had never even heard of that game before yesterday.
ready.
Oh, it was Gravy that played it? Okay, got it. I seen the demo like last year, looked good. Well, that's cool. I've never really been a big fan of the GTA type games, but they are wildly popular, so sure, it's probably a good game. Probably lots of people are playing it. Adelia. Your sister. My shame knows no bounds. You are my bondage until death. What matters most is that you are alive. That Black Knight, he slayed all of the warriors. The cultists gave us a choice, to serve them or watch the children die. Cash Cleaner Simulator is the one I am hooked on, though. Children, Adelia, where's Alex? I do not know. They were all taken away, to be re-educated to serve Xanatus. They killed any priestesses who dared to object. Diana. At least we bonded or united. It is time for you to go to war, Adelia, by my side. Spend my entire life's blood for you, sister. May we be whole once again. These people are so ridiculous. Alright, did I get a new squad? Is that what happened here? It does not look like I got a new squad. What I did get is the ability to give this person a proof of merit and turn him into a golden. That's right. We now have 9 goldens in one team. 22,000 threat. Literally the only team I'm going to use for anything at this point. I don't really care about mages. Sure, let's get our heavies some max HP. Our heavies some more magic max HP. Cool. Definitely want the fire affinity. That's pretty cool. Salmon of health. Gems. Horsies. Recruit. None of you are interesting. Any new support conversations? No. And I don't really need to do anything to the army. Hmm. All right, well, let's move on with this little side mission here. Little side quest line. The Arkellis Empire has enjoyed their control of Sandraka City, the birthplace of much of humanity's technological achievements. But now the Nephilim army has an opportunity to reap these technologies for itself. A large caravan of pyrosite is being shipped out from the central tower in Sandraka City. Hermit's army has infiltrated several points in the city. Once the caravan is set to leave, Hermit's forces can seize the valuable cargo, starving the enemy of a massive advantage. Guess I should log into one's human, see where server at. Not been on a good 10 days. Oh, I forgot I started on a PvE Rust server last night. Oh, nice. Nice. Bingo. According to the Imperial Ledgers, the supply train should be leaving the central tower any moment. We still have some time to maneuver, but if we alert the bad guys too soon, we might limit our winnings. Right, we'll stay hidden and just the right time to strike. Well, I think the answer is to go ahead and drop we'll leave the leader right there, and that'll just be everything. I like it. Oops.
For my people, for my homeland.
Whatever. What's gonna happen here? I'm curious. Oh. I understand now. I do love the light machine guns in Once Human. They are quite a bit of fun. The old KVD boom boom. Good little weapon. It's not just Hermit's army, Drat. It's Hermit's golden army. All of my units are golden. Because I'm literally a badass. They're gonna make me chase them down. They're not even gonna like attack. Oh, okay, it is gonna attack me. Freaking nerds. Look at how weak you are. How do you live with yourselves? Look, you only had one unit left, and so you died.
The battle lies before me.
Oh, look, you're dead. Oh, look, you're dead too. And so are you. And most of you. Ooh, all of you. Nice. Oh no.
The time to act is now.
I think it's time to go ahead and use some powers here. Let's drop a meteor on him. Very nice. Let's go ahead and... we can't quite use Exemplar yet. So we need to attack somebody who's kind of weak so I can heal up off of them.
Ready.
Actually, if we attack these guys, we'll kill a couple of them before they can even attack, so we'll gain some health. In the next round, we'll go ahead and use Exemplar. Go crazy with it. Some Discord messages here. Oh no, they're trying to escape.
For my
Alright,
people,
so
for my
now
homeland.
what we need to do is we need to use our powers. Can I not Exemplar still? So close. Okay, well, whatever.
Stay strong.
Let's attack this group, because I hate the stupid gunners. They do too much damage. These dudes are gonna get way too far out ahead of me. I don't like it. I don't even know if 2 turns will allow me to catch up.
The battle lies before me.
Yep, have a good day, Drat. Thanks for stopping by and saying what's up. Appreciate it.
The time to act is now.
I think these 2 are gonna get away with my Pyrocide. Which kind of makes me sad. Roast beef of might. What do these nerds think they're doing? Oh, look at us. We have spears. You're dead.
Ready. For my people, for my homeland.
Buttface got away. Can I use my meteor again? I can. Let's meteor some more people. Meteor! They escaped. What a sad day.
I must stay strong. The battle lies before me.
Do I have to kill this dude? Yeah, I might have to kill that dude. Or do I have to go out the way these guys did? Let's find out. Destroy all enemy squads or all enemy firearm squads retreat. But all enemy firearm squads did retreat. How is the mission not over? I'm so confused. I mean, it's great. I'm gonna go get all these cool chests.
For my people, for my homeland.
Treasure. Ooh, a Medal of Valor.
I must stay strong.
Dragon Slayer. I don't want to slay the dragons. I want to be friends with the dragons.
Battle lies before me.
I like dragons.
The time to act is now.
Time to act is now.
Ready.
Ooh, another pyrosite.
For my people, for my homeland. I must stay strong. The battle lies before me. The time to act is now.
Hopefully this dude doesn't come attack me. I want to come get this chest. I'll probably just totally forget about this chest. Well, poop. Ooh, a Denari staff. That's the end of the chapter. Sad day. That's my first rank B. So sad. A Valkyrie. A Dark Valkyrie. Ooh. Bet you a Dark Valkyrie is strong. Get a lightning affinity. Get some iron. Get some gems. Some horses. Roast beef. Ataraxia. +5 squad capacity. Strength. Magic. Ooh. And a Puffin Feather Amulet. +8 skill, +7% evasion. That's actually pretty good. Probably won't use it, but we'll buy it anyway. Nothing in the tech tree. Nothing in the support conversations. Not really anything to do with the army, because this army is totally maxed out. It's the group that I'm going to use pretty much only from now on. In fact, because of that, I probably need to go ahead and change the artifacts on here. Like, why am I using a steel arming sword? That's like the weakest thing I can have on there. Let's see. Black belt. Deal 25% damage on defense. Squad is more likely to be attacked, +600 HP. 60, not 600. +10 to armor. Oh, okay, so I lose 1 armor and 1 strength. That's fine. We definitely want that. We don't need the noisy cricket anymore. Because... yeah, there we go. That's much stronger. Oh, damn. We almost made it to 30k. Hang on. Damn. Can't level up anybody. That's hella good, though. We strong. Honestly, your streams have a fantastic atmosphere that keeps me coming back. Can't wait. Nope. You're just a bot. You're just a bot. I wish you would go away and never come back again. 'Cause you're a bot. And your face is stupid. Alright. I think we're just going to have a really short one today. I think this is just going to be the end of it. I wanted to try and complete the game. But I'm just not going to be able to do that today. So, yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by and saying what's up. For being in the chat. Honestly, your streams have... fuck you, Ski. I hate you. You're my least favorite. Yeah, but I think we're just going to call it early today. It's super hot today, and I just don't need to be on stream right now. So thanks everybody for coming and hanging out. I will see you all tomorrow. Hope you all have a great day.